Wow. Well, you too. Blown away today right now. Terrible sight here. Man, I did a video on this not too long ago. I forgot when I took this picture. I forgot to look. But that don't even matter right now. Because I'm just mind blown the fuck away. This is insane. Now, when I went to this house here, this white house you're looking at, there's two of them side by side, but I was at the one. This is the left side that you're looking at, and then there's a house on the right side. So, I mean, I went into this driveway, and I was delivering some food. When I got in my vehicle and started to pull away, as I drove into this place, another vibe. Now, I just did a video on a murder victim right before this one. The Patty story. And I went to go look on the map to see where her location of where the body was found. Now, not only this Patty person, but I can just imagine, because before I say anything or show anything of what I was talking about in a previous video of a building I went to on Castle Street, getting the vibes of the dead. And I'm blown away. If you want to talk about the vibes with the dead. Now, once again, in this photo, as you can look here by the bridge in the house, is like a grayish mist. And I believe that grayish mist, spirits. Spirit or spirits. Something is there. I felt it. That's why I took this picture. And I wanted to come back to this, and it looks like I'll be going back to this too. Unbelievable, though, of what I'm going to come out with next. And this is going to prove on my Castle Street of what I've said about attracting ghosts, getting a feeling. And I can just imagine what else is laid out upon these railroad tracks. Because what's going to mind blow you away, what just mind blown me away, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind, folks. Can't wait to show you. So looking at this, what I see and getting a feel, even if I'm looking at it now in a picture, I get this feeling of death, something horrifying. Whether it's throughout these homes, something happened, or something within these tracks is right. Now, I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm going to say this firsthand on end before I show you my next stuff that I have found. And this is my thought, theories, and ideas. My thoughts. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a serial killer through this area, let alone a serial rapist. Why would I say this? And why would I put this on the map? Because when I get a feeling, and when this guy here gets that evil feeling, which is nothing in the world that's going to scare me, that's for sure. But when I get that feeling, I got to take pictures, I got to talk about it, and I got to investigate it. Holy shit. I will be investigating. Should I hold you more in suspense? More in suspense? Do you want me to tap on what I see? What I found? Oh, yeah. It's gonna make proof. Where proof exists beyond the dead, dead talking. Now, I can't say that it's got anything to do with the Patty story, but I can say that if there is more than just the Patty story that happened on the railroad tracks, then we have ourselves a serial killer, and there's a lot of dead spirits roaming in this area. You sticking with me? Woo! Too bad I ain't got no spooky music to play. Bring chills up your spine, chills to your bones. What's that cold air coming upon you? It's a spirit letting you know it's there. But like I said, as I took this picture, I felt something. Castle Street felt something. Can't wait to get to that place, but hold you in enough suspense yet? Are you ready to move on? Are you ready to believe as a non-believer in the spirit world? Well, enough said, enough waiting. Let's move on, shall we? Now, as I'm looking in the area of this Patty case, I notice the railroad tracks, and I'm trying to look around to see if I can remember in my brain, because, I only have been going through the back streets and side streets of Worcester due to the fact that I picked up doing DoorDash. I have been in Worcester multiple times before that, but not heavy, not driving through it as much as I do now. And not even like Vernon Hill, Castle Street, and a few other places. Oh man, can just imagine what lies in these places. What spirits roam. Because up on Vernon Hill, I get some vibes up there too. And I can't wait to find out what used to be on Asylum Street. But if it's going to hold you in suspense too long, have you got enough of me chit-chatting away, are you? Well, if you don't believe in the spirit world, this should make you believe today. So what I'm going to do is, donk. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. We're going to go here. Now, the claims are that a bus on Canterbury Street dropped off this Patty girl. So we're going to go to Canterbury Street. Near bear with me. Hopefully it comes up and did not. Grand Street. So, here we are. You see the red dot that indicates Grand Street. See the railroad tracks in Canterbury Street right below Grand Street. Now, this building obviously is the place where the body was murdered and raped. And as you can see now, I don't know, affordable used furniture, master movers. I don't know if these shops or businesses still exist, but I'm going to take myself here and I will be checking these section out. Because somewhere on the side of this building here is some window they claim to be in where Patty's body was found. Meaning when she left the bus, supposedly, I guess, getting dropped off in Canterbury Street, walked on to Grand Street, crossed over the tracks onto this side of Grand Street, couple blocks from home. Now, could she have lived on Cheney Street, Albert Street, wherever she was going? If course she just wanted to cross over, this way, because obviously it's probably easier, and there was probably only one bus route at the time to bring her near her home on this section near the University Park, wherever it may be in this area of her house was. But, yeah, her body was found literally near this building of the affordable used furniture. So I went to say, like I said, to check out more of the area to see and what is it? Why do I bring up this bridge, this mist? Why? Why do you bring that up, you say? You're probably thinking, what the hell has this got to do? What has this all got to do with this murder? What has this got to do with anything? You're telling me I'm going to be mind blown away. Have I kept you more in suspense yet? I hope so. Because the mind-blowing part will come right now. I will not hold it back anymore. And like I said, this area obviously could have been an area if I pull back, since you got a park. Some pervert rapist likes to go around this area following girls home, let alone little girls, blah, blah, blah. And, you come down further. What do we have further? We have a bigger park here. Wherever she was coming from. Just take one quick look here of, everything around here. Hope Cemetery. That's interesting, too, in that area. Ooh. Do a lot of door dashing over in this area, folks. But I've never been in that. So, wherever she was coming from. But still, you sit there. What the hell does that got to do with the picture you just showed us? Well, let me tell you. Let's go back down to Grand Street. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not keeping you, holding you up. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was like looking around here because who knows what other crimes happen, especially along these railroad tracks. But let's get to the business. Let's get to business now. Business is business. Business here is ghost business. And business here is good because ghosts contact me. And I think that day I took that picture, saw that mist, that was a ghost. Some type of ghost or ghost communicating. Because I got the feeling, right? But what has it got to do with this? Let's show you what it's got to do with this. We'll roll back again. Don't get mad. We'll go forward again. No. All right, in all seriousness, keep your eye on Grand Street. Actually, keep your eye on Grand Street. Now look at Grand Street, the building, the tracks. Now start following your eyeballs from the bottom of the building on Grand Street to the tracks to the left. Now follow the tracks all the way to the yellow cab. Rose Bridge. Now we're going to scroll in at the Rose Bridge. We're going to scroll back out one more time. You take a look at that Rose Bridge, and you take a look at Grand Street. Rose Bridge, Grand Street. Building, railroad tracks. Rose Bridge, that is the bridge in my picture. Not too far from Grand Street building murder site. Now this probably does not have nothing to do with that case, but for the simple fact that spirits do roam, let alone how many more spirits along the line of these railroad tracks were murdered. Can you say serial killer? Serial rapist? Escape routes. This guy could have raped her, murdered her, ran along Illinois Street into the park, could have ran down the railroad tracks, over the bridge, near the bridge, wherever the bridge. There's a lot of places here, as you can see, as an escape route, especially from buildings like that at night close because they're not open 24 hours. You take a damn good look at, and I'm sure that grassy island of grass had still existed back in 1984. Don't know how many buildings at the time could have been here, lost, torn down, rebuilt, whatever the case may be. Grand Street, Rose Bridge, Spirit Guy. Any more questions needed to be answered? Do you believe yet? And today was the first day I ever looked up or heard or even seen of that 1984 case, because I was looking up something else. I was looking up Castle Street murders in an abandoned building. This came up. A sign of some sort. All the ghosts out in Worcester trying to communicate, get something done here. They've come to the right guy. Advocate for the dead is what I call myself. And when I find one thing, look to another, find this. And then I'm not even a quarter of a mile away from a murder scene taking a picture because I feel ghosts at that site, Rose Bridge. And as you can see there near the home goods store, which I don't know how that's a home goods store, because I can show you right now in my picture there's an apartment complex, bridge, and nothing beyond that. So I want to look into that for a quick. Home goods store. And it's a friggin' apartment building. Now see, this is the crazy thing about Google Maps. Whether they have old maps